Hello guys, you're back with our next lecture. In this lecture, let us go through the next topic, that is group by and having a class in SQL, guys. Okay, so these are the two major and most important and most confusing classes in SQL, guys. So the examiners always love to give a question from here, guys. So whenever they are ready to give a table, okay, so if the examiner is ready to give a particular table, then 100% that query will contain at least group by or having. So these are the two popular terminology which we students confuse a lot, guys. Okay, so that is the reason why I dedicated a separate video for these two things. Okay, yes, so let us start analyzing, guys. Okay, so whenever in a question, assume in this way, so basically the structure will look in this way, guys. If you write all possible combinations, so first we will have select, so you will select whatever rows you want, sorry, columns you want. Okay, so then you will write the table name from table name, where this will be the condition. After that you will write group by. Okay, so after that you will have having. Okay, after that we will have order by. Okay, so I think a few things everyone is clear with these things right now, right? Yes, so from means you will write the table name from which you want to write. So here you will write condition, and order by means a particular column whether in ascending or descending, right? Yes, so I think everyone is 100% clear with these things, right? Because till now we have discussed about all these things. So if you want to order based on a particular column, so assume that order by column 1 in a descending order, so you will write DESC, right? Yes, so in that way, so now everyone is clear with all the rows except group by and having, right? Yes, so for this I will be going through a small example with the query, then I will be explaining you in terms of a table, guys. Okay, anyway, while discussing PYQPs, this type of questions will be friends for you guys, so I'll be explaining you in that much easier way. Okay, yes, so let us start. Okay, so this equation or this SQL command says that select branch name from account natural joint. Instead of natural joint I just wrote in a shortcut NJ. Okay, natural joint with the branch, so we are trying to perform natural joint between account and branch. So account and branch, so what will be the common attribute here, guys? The branch name, right? Yes. Okay, where branch name is equals to Gwalior. So basically assume that that is a place, and at that place you are sorting them based on that city. So now you are grouping by branch name and having average balance greater than 1500. Okay, so how these two steps will be done is, so for easy understanding, let us assume a group by branches in college, guys. So assume that in your college we are having 3 or 4 branches. So CSC, CSC, civil, civil. Okay, CIVIL. Okay, so then we are having mechanical, then we are having one more mechanical, and then we are having one more mechanical student. Okay, so then what else we are having? So let us assume ECE, only one student is there, and triple E, I think so, right? Yes, triple E. So assume in that way. Okay, so in this way there are some students. Okay, so now what exactly group by says is make these people as a group. So group by branch name, so assume that this is the branch name, so at that time these are going to be grouped uniquely based on their names, guys. Got it? Yes, so this is the whole thing which is done by group by, guys. Okay, and when it comes to having will be applied on each and every group individually. So it is going to check whether the average balance is 1500. Okay, so assume that CSC is satisfying that, civil is satisfying that, mechanical is satisfying that, ECE satisfying that, but triple E did not satisfy it. So indirectly what will be the result, guys? So here we are trying to print the branch names, so we are going to print EC, CSC, civil, mechanical and ECE. Okay, yes, so this is the concept of a group by with having, guys. So group by means it is going to create groups based on the parameter which we gave, and having means it is going to check some comparison. So having is going to have condition, guys. Always remember that. So having will have condition. Okay, and group by will have column name. This order by will also have column name, where will have condition, and this will have table name. So please remember this structure and order also, guys. Okay, Yes. So now I hope everyone at least got some basic idea about this group by, having, order by, where, from, select, right? Yes. I think this will be the end of SQL according to our course, guys. Okay. In the next lecture, we'll be discussing about relational calculus. Okay. Yes. And one more most important thing which I want to say you is, so in PyQbase, you will find nested statements, guys. So basically, in one select statement, you will write the selector from where. So inside this where, instead of writing the condition, here they will start one more select statement. So the major reason why they start, why they do these type of things is to just confuse us, guys. So the thing is, execute from interior. So complete this whole execution and then complete the outer execution. So in that way you can try. So anyway, I'll be going through PyQbase, guys. At that time, these type of different conditions, different cases will be covered. Okay. Yes. Okay. So now I hope everyone got a clear idea with respect to SQL, joins and all those things, right? Yes. Okay. So in the next lecture, we'll be discussing an overview about relational calculus, and first we'll be discussing about tuple calculus, guys. When it comes to this particular part, so I'll be just giving you an overview, guys, because here our goal is to just understand what the examiner is writing. Because when it comes to this relational calculus and domain relational calculus, tuple relational calculus and domain relational calculus, it's not that much easy, guys, to write a particular command. So basically in SQL we will be writing really easily, right? Select star from and all those things. But when it comes to this tuple and domain relational calculus, these are really symbolical approach, and it's a bit complex. So that is the reason why even the examiner knows that. So that is the reason why he gives us some easy statements here. And our goal in these two topics is to just read what the examiner wants to say, because that's what the MCQ based examination is, right? Because that's our advantage here, right? Yes. So in the next lecture, we'll be discussing in detail about a tuple relational calculus, guys. Okay. Yes. So let us meet in the next lecture. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Like, share and subscribe for more awesome videos like this. Thank you.